Did you know that the world's richest 1% own more than half of the world's wealth? That's right, folks. More than half. It's enough to make you choke on your own avocado toast. But don't worry. This isn't going to be a depressing doom and gloom lecture. Oh no, we're going to dive deep into the reasons behind this staggering wealth gap with a healthy dose of humor and satire because, let's face it, sometimes you just have to laugh at the absurdity of it all. So buckle up, grab your pitchforks, metaphorically speaking of course, and get ready to explore the 10 surprising reasons why the rich keep winning. The wealth gap isn't a new phenomenon. It's been around for centuries, evolving with each era, from the feudal lords of the past to the tech moguls of today. The lifestyles of the rich and famous have always been a source of fascination and envy. But what drives this ever-widening gap? Economic policies, tax loopholes, and offshore accounts play a significant role. The rich have the means to navigate and exploit these systems to their advantage. Education is another critical factor. Access to elite universities and exclusive networks often sets the wealthy apart from the rest. Inheritance and generational wealth also contribute to the gap. Family dynasties pass down not just money but influence and power. Technological advancements like automation and AI are reshaping the job market, often benefiting those who can invest in and control these technologies. The stock market is another arena where the rich often come out on top, using their resources to weather fluctuations and capitalize on opportunities. Even philanthropy can be a tool for maintaining wealth and influence, as charitable donations often come with tax benefits and social clout. Globalization and trade have opened new avenues for wealth accumulation, particularly for those at the top of the economic ladder. Political influence is another powerful tool. Wealthy individuals and corporations often have the means to sway policies in their favor. So, as we delve into these 10 surprising reasons, remember that the wealth gap is a complex issue with deep roots and far-reaching consequences. But with a bit of humor and a lot of insight, we'll navigate this intricate landscape together. Let's start with everyone's favorite topic, taxes. Now, we all know that taxes are important. They fund our schools, our roads, well, you get the idea. But here's the thing. The tax system in many countries is like a sieve designed to let the wealthy slip right through. Think of it like this. You're a regular person paying your fair share, like a dutiful little ant carrying a crumb. Meanwhile, the ultra-wealthy are over there flying private jets through loopholes the size of the Grand Canyon. And don't even get me started on offshore tax havens. It's like a game of hide and seek, except the hiders have a team of lawyers and accountants, and the seekers are just regular folks trying to understand their W-2s. It's enough to make you want to pull your hair out, right? But hey, at least we can laugh about it, right? I mean, what else are we going to do, cry? We've got memes to share and outrage to post online. But seriously, the fact that corporations and billionaires can get away with paying less in taxes than their secretaries is just, well, it's enough to make you want to start a revolution, or at least write a strongly worded letter to your congressman. But who are we kidding? They probably won't read it anyway. So the next time you're struggling to make ends meet, remember this. It's not just you. The system is rigged, my friends. But hey, at least we have each other, right? And maybe a few tax-deductible donations to charities run by the very people who are exploiting the system. It's a vicious cycle, isn't it? Let's dive deeper into some of the tax strategies the wealthy use. Real estate is a big one. The wealthy often invest in properties, which can be depreciated over time, reducing their taxable income. Trust funds are another tool. By placing assets in a trust, they can control how and when the assets are distributed, often minimizing tax liabilities. Stock options and capital gains are also key. Instead of taking a high salary, many wealthy individuals receive stock options, which are taxed at a lower rate than regular income. Charitable donations can also be a strategic move. By donating to their own foundations, they can claim significant tax deductions while still controlling the funds. International tax planning is another complex strategy. By setting up businesses in countries with lower tax rates, they can shift profits and reduce their overall tax burden. And of course, having a team of top-notch tax advisors helps them navigate and exploit every possible loophole. Meanwhile, regular folks are left to deal with the complexities of the tax code on their own. It's no wonder so many people feel overwhelmed and frustrated. The wealth gap continues to widen, fueled in part by these sophisticated tax strategies. But remember, we're all in this together, and maybe, just maybe, with enough collective effort, we can push for a fairer tax system. Because at the end of the day, hope and change are what keep us moving forward. Let's move on to another fun topic: inheritance. You know, that lovely little tradition where the already wealthy pass down their fortunes to their offspring, ensuring that the cycle of privilege continues for generations to come. It's like a game of Monopoly where some players start with all the properties, and the rest of us are just trying not to land on boardwalk. Imagine this. You're born into a family where your trust fund could buy a small island, while others are struggling to pay rent on a studio apartment. Talk about a level playing field, right? And the best part? This generational wealth transfer isn't just about money. It's about connections, access, and opportunities that are simply out of reach for most people. It's like being handed a golden ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, except instead of chocolate, you get a lifetime of privilege. So, the next time you're feeling down about your financial situation, just remember, you could have been born into a family where your biggest concern was choosing between the yacht or the private jet for your summer vacation. But hey, at least you have the joy of working hard and earning your own way, right? Right? Let's dive deeper into some real-life stories. Take the case of the Vanderbilts, once the wealthiest family in America. Cornelius Vanderbilt built a shipping and railroad empire, and his descendants inherited vast sums of money. However, by the mid-20th century, much of the fortune had dissipated due to lavish spending and poor financial management. On the other hand, consider the Rockefellers. John D. Rockefeller, the oil magnate, established a family trust that has allowed his descendants to maintain their wealth across generations. The Rockefellers have been known for their philanthropy and strategic investments, ensuring that their fortune continues to grow. Then there's the story of the Walton family, heirs to the Walmart fortune. Sam Walton's children and grandchildren have inherited billions, and they continue to be some of the wealthiest individuals in the world. Their wealth has allowed them to influence politics, business, and philanthropy on a global scale. But it's not just about the money. The connections and opportunities that come with inherited wealth can be even more valuable. For instance, many heirs attend elite schools, network with influential people, and have access to exclusive opportunities that most people can only dream of. These connections often lead to lucrative careers, powerful positions, and even more wealth. It's a cycle that perpetuates itself, making it incredibly difficult for those without such advantages to break into the upper echelons of society. So, while the rest of us are working hard to make ends meet, the wealthy are playing a different game altogether. It's a game where the rules are skewed in their favor, and the rest of us are left to navigate a much more challenging path. But remember, it's not all doom and gloom. There are countless stories of individuals who have risen from humble beginnings to achieve great success. These stories remind us that while the inheritance game may be rigged, determination, hard work, and a bit of luck can still lead to incredible achievements. So keep pushing forward, stay focused on your goals, and who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one rewriting the rules of the game. And with that, let's move on to our next topic. Education, the great divider? So there you have it, folks. The 10 surprising reasons why the rich keep winning. It's a complex issue, full of systemic problems and deeply ingrained societal norms. But hey, at least we had a few laughs along the way, right? Remember, knowledge is power, and awareness is the first step towards change. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the wealth gap, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more thought-provoking and entertaining content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay laughing.